Just a reflection on last night, your thoughts on it, was it the performance you were looking for?
I think so. It was all about moving on to the next round, which we're pretty pleased with. We get a chance to go to a quarter final. I think we're pretty pleased with how we dealt with the game, how we managed the game. It was tricky enough conditions. You know, when you watch it on TV, you don't quite understand how blustery it was out there. I thought we managed the conditions pretty well. We played quite a good bit of territory in the first half and got our reward from our forward play on the back of that. And in the second half, it was tough playing against the wind, and we managed to stay down in the Samoan 22 for quite some time. So all in all, I thought we managed the game pretty well. I'm pleased to be sat here with a win.
Yeah, into that quarter final, obviously still not known, but it now looks as if the game in Yokohama is going to go ahead from what the indications are so far, a decision in the next hour or so. Obviously, the All Blacks in South Africa, you know both those teams very well. What are you expecting from either team?
Much of what you're probably expecting, really. Some tough opponents, that's for sure. Look, we do know them. Obviously, we've been scouting the games over the World Cup so far, and I suppose it more than confirms what our opponents are going to be about in the next round. Top class opponents, really, and really difficult to get into that semi-final. But I suppose that's how quarter-finals should be.
Do you have a preference for next weekend?
Not really, just wait and see, isn't it? See what way the match goes tonight, if it goes ahead, if it doesn't. I haven't heard that and confirmed yet or not, so I suppose the important thing is just recover, really, isn't it? And try to catch up on some sleep tonight and, take it in. Whoever way it happens, I suppose as a front five forward, to challenge either team's going to lay down to you next weekend.
Andy, if you play the box, how big a factor is it that Razzie, etc., Felix have such good knowledge of Irish rugby?
Well, I suppose we have good knowledge of them as well. You know, we've you're talking about 2 or 3 guys in their squad. We've got plenty more than that know their boxes of tricks, etc. So, but at the end of the day, the game takes its own course, and you've got to manage. The circumstances that you're in at that moment in time, and I don't think it'll have a big part to play. We all do our analysis anyway, and we tend to know each other pretty well.
What have you made of their journey under Razzie? It's been a short enough journey towards the World Cup.
I think they've done a super job. I think you can really see what they stand for. Forward orientated play, and back to good old fashioned South African rugby. That's gain line dominated, field position dominated, and playing some good attacking rugby on the back of that from counter attack and turnover ball, etc. So I think they're in great shape at this moment in time.
What's going through your head as you got on the ball that try?
Nothing. It's mad when you see stuff back and you kind of have no clue when or how this happened or when this happened. And I suppose when you're carrying the ball, you try to win that initial just contact, really, and just keep your feet under you and keep pumping the legs, and you end up where you end up, really. And it's kind of mad some ways when you're in that moment. It floats away after.
Some of the backs haven't scored tries yet.
I haven't really, to be honest with you. I haven't. Most of the lads are still in the cot this morning.
He's too tired.
Yeah, they don't come around too often for me, so I'll make sure I glow when I see a few lads later.
How much of the muscle memory can come into next weekend, knowing that you've already had big results against both these teams?
I suppose you can draw a bit of confidence from that. But rugby evolves and evolves quickly, and we haven't played either team in a few years now, really, isn't it? And or a year since New Zealand. Rugby evolves quickly. The game moves on, stuff changes, system changes, and stuff like that. So. I suppose it gives us confidence that we have got results in the past, but at the same time, it doesn't guarantee anything, and it doesn't mean they're going to rock up and play the same plan and stuff like that as before.
Andy, you were speaking last week, giving us a masterclass really on how to tackle properly.
Masterclass,
Yeah.
well, thanks very much.
We all something. When it came to Bundyaki yesterday, do you have sympathy for him in terms of the lack of time that was available to him, obviously, for that incident?
I also said last week that I feel sorry for everyone who gets a red card. You know that I don't know anyone playing the game now in world rugby that means to do anything that warrants a red card. But I know where you're trying to go on this, but I'll keep my powder dry till after the process on this one.
Just with the process, Andy, where is that, or have you heard anything?
We haven't had the referee's report yet, so it's very hard to comment. We believe that in the next 36 hours there'll be a hearing, so we'll see how that goes.
You'll obviously be pushing hard to make a case for him, so that he doesn't receive it.
Well, again, we'll wait for the report first and see where we go on the back of that.
What do you think might be in his favour if he's going to escape a ban?
Again, let's wait and see what the report says first, and then we'll see what happens on the back of it. It's tough, isn't it? It's tough reaction stuff. It's very tough to judge. You know, you can slow everything down, and everyone has a comment. Oh, what if this happened? What if that happened? You know, but I'd like to think there's a bit of feel in and around the whole situation.